sola scriptura, sola scriptura. But you know sola scriptura, you're only dealing with 66 books. The Ethiopian Bible is 88
What is sola
books.
scriptura? The Bible alone.
And the Bible alone. And the question, which Bible? When actually this Bible was plagiarizing or copying from this Bible. And I want to say the Bible and the Bible alone, then how does the Bible quote the Apocrypha, which is uninspired, and then the Bible is inspired? And what is by the Bible and the Bible alone?
Yes.
Kunali sola scriptura, sola gratia, sola pistis, by faith alone, by grace alone, by the Bible and the Bible alone. And then look at that beautiful comment, by the Bible and the Bible alone. Then ask a simple question, so what is the Bible? The Bible is the Word of God. Okay. Word of God, good. Where is it? Here is it. Right. How did it come here? In 1918 what? How was it formulated? What are the mischiefs that are found in the Bible?
Well, hello friends, my name is Pastor William. In this particular segment, we're going to be able to address some questions that are asked by, a lot of people that I meet. And they want to be able to understand a few things about the Bible. And this segment is dedicated to them and also some African spiritualists who want to be able to be converted to Christianity, but really don't understand the whole issue of the Bible and how it came to be. So this next 5 videos are meant to assist them so they can be able to understand the historicity and the inspiration of particular things attaining to the Bible. One of the most intriguing questions is, are there other Bibles? Are there other Bibles? So in the previous video, we spoke about other books, and now we're talking about other Bibles. And you might have heard me speaking about the what you call this? The Ethiopian Bible, right? And you might have heard others speaking about Bibles in other within Christianity, other places as well, and they would name them Protestant Bible, Catholic Bible, Ethiopian Bible, whatnot Bible. The thing about history is thus. Especially when it comes to philosophy, psychology, religion, these things where you get to be able to sit down and have conversations and talk. There are evolution of thoughts and beliefs, and therefore there are splits, and we see that also when it came to Martin Luther. When Martin Luther pasted the 99 Theses on the door, there was a split within the church, and Martin Luther had to run. And when he ran away, he was able to evangelize, and now the Lutheran Church, and there was the Calvinist Church, and there was Methodists, and there was, right? And in those splits, there were growth. Right. So it's same when it comes to the canonization of the Bible. There were people who felt that, we need to be able to keep the 88 books. We need to be able to keep the Apocryphas within the Bible. And people will decide for themselves if it works for them or not, right? It becomes like not just a spiritual book, but a historical book, the books like the Ethiopian Bible. So the Ethiopian Bible it's sort of like one of the best discovered works of history in human history, right? So because it encompasses a lot when it comes to understanding God, looking at the history, looking at what is, and looking at what might be, right? So that was the whole purpose of the Ethiopian Bible, for instance, to be able to give people information and they will decide for themselves if it works. So are there other Bibles? Unfortunately, yes. The Bible that we are using today is not the only Bible, right? There are other Bibles within our Christian community where people are reading what seems similar to ours, but it's different, right? And there are different, maybe one day I'll make a video and just write these Bibles down, because even in our time, there are people who are saying, no, but as William's church, we are choosing that we are going to only use the Gospels of Jesus, and that's the only thing that we need. We don't need the entire Bible. There are other people, that's why you find other people that are arguing against the Old Testaments, because they are saying that, no, but the Old Testament doesn't work for us. There are other people who are saying that, no, the epistles of Paul are not working for us. That is the canonization of the Bible did not end when we said 66 books. There are other people who are saying this is not going to work. This we don't want this. We want this one. We want this one, right? I think what is the most important thing is that we preach Christ crucified, right? We preach Christ crucified. If we can find ourselves not preaching money or wealth or whatever, and find ourselves preaching Christ crucified, then we are growing. So there are other Bibles. Unfortunately, you can go on Google and search. But I would encourage that if you want to be able to grow, start with our Bible. Start with our Bible, the normal Bible. Go to the shop, buy it, read it cover to cover. And after that, if you feel like you have grown in the Lord and you are growing spiritually, then go to Apocryphas, go to Ethiopian Bibles, and explore and grow so that you can be able to have conversations with people. For me, there is no ignorant Christian than the one who just reads Genesis to Revelation and says it's done. There are other books that you can study. I'm not only talking in a spiritual sense, but there are other motivational books. There are other things that you can look into so that you can be able to grow in your walk with God. But to answer the question, yes, there are other Bibles. Well, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, comment down below. I have released a compilation of thoughts. I want you to be able to buy, check it out. It's called Why Africans Hate Jesus Christ, African Spirituality versus Christianity. Make sure that you buy it so that you can be able to learn a thing or two regarding our history. Thank you so much.